What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be trying out some new CoverGirl products. Especially we're going to be testing out the new CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, some new powders, some new highlighters, some new primers, some new brow stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. I know I look a bit crazy because I just have my eyes done, but I'm doing another video and a tutorial for this look, so stay tuned. But I'm very excited to try the new concealers. Like I said, these are the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover concealers, and these are said to be dupes for the Tarte Shape Tape, and I've never tried Tarte Shape Tape. I know, I've been living under a rock or something, but it just never like got my attention. Like, I guess when I heard about it first, I heard it was like amazing, which I don't think it's horrible. I just never tried it. But since I am more on the dry skin side, I heard it can be very drying under the eyes, so that kind of like threw me off a bit, so I never like really wanted to try it. But since I've heard that these are kind of like a dupe to them, I'm kind of nervous that it's going to be dry, but at the same time, you just never know. So I'm pretty excited. With the box, they also sent over another of my shade of this foundation, the True Blend Matte Made Foundation. I'm in the shade L30. Like I said, I already have this foundation. They actually sent me the whole range of foundations when it first launched, which I'm very thankful for. Thank you so much, CoverGirl. But I have a backup, so I'm gonna use the one that I currently own right now and I really like this foundation. It's really nice, full coverage. I've also been really enjoying this Anastasia foundation brush, the A30. It's been, oh, you know what? I need to do my primer first. Duh. So I'm actually going to try two primers today. I don't know if these are new. I don't think so. But this is the mattifying primer, and then this is the moisturizing primer. So mattifying, it kind of scares me just because, like I said, I'm very dry. But I do like to mattify the center of my nose. That's the only spot that I like to mattify my area, because I have large pores around my nose and like this cheek area right here. So just concentrating it on this area only. I don't even consider mattifying my T-zone because I don't like to put primer on this part of in between my brows, because I find if I do, it gets very drying and the foundation like starts to crack and things like that. So I don't like to put anything there, just the foundation itself. So far it feels really nice. It kind of reminds me of a combination of the Benefit Professional and the Smashbox primer as well. It feels really nice and smooth. I don't know if it's blurred my pores a bit. It has a little bit. Not too bad. Okay, so now I'm going to do the moisturizing primer on the rest of my face. I don't think I mentioned, or maybe I have in the past, or right now I'm telling you guys, I don't really like to prime my face. I just usually like go, wash my face. Oh, this feels really nice. I just, wash my face, moisturize, put some beauty oil, let it set in the skin for a little bit, and then I just go in with my foundation. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to try everything, or mostly everything, and see what's up. So it's very nice in texture. It's kind of like a moisturizer. So now I'm putting this. I'm going to definitely put this in between my brows since it is moisturizing. Alright, so far so good. We are primed and ready to go. The skin is feeling very nice. Alright, now let's go in with the foundation. So like I said, I am in the shade L30, light 30. I'm going to go in with like 1.5 pumps because this is pretty thick. This foundation has like a medium to full coverage. It can definitely be built up, And it has like a satin finish. As you guys can see, it doesn't look completely matte and not completely like luminous. It's like an in-between, and I really like that. Here is the foundation on top of the primers, and I think they held up really nicely together. I don't see any separation or breaking up of the product or anything, because sometimes that happens. Like if you have a more like silicone based primer, sometimes it separates the foundation. So right now we're doing pretty good, at least I think so. All right, now we are going to try the concealers. So when they sent over the concealers, they matched up in corresponding shades that go along with the foundation shade, and these are the three that they matched me up with. So we have M100, why did I say M100? M100 Golden Natural, and then we have L100 Fair Porcelain, and then L300 Golden Ivory. So looking at Fair Porcelain, literally looks borderline white, so that's a no. And then we're in between these two. So I feel like M100 is like my skin tone pretty much. It kind of goes with the foundation. So this is probably one that's going to be like more on natural days and stuff like that, just to conceal with. Obviously it's concealer, duh, but you know what I mean, on more natural days if you don't want to go full on foundation, you know, all that jazz. So this one is probably going to be my best bet, and this is the L300 Golden Ivory. So I like my bright under eyes, so that's why I'm very excited for this one. Oh my god, the doe foot applicator is like the Tarte Shape Tape, as people said. So what I like to do first is I go in under my nose here. Oh wow. And then down the nose, and then the chin area. And I don't like to highlight in between my brows. Like I said, it gets very drying there, so I just leave it. I just highlight under the eyes, my nose, Cupid's bow, and a little bit of the chin area. So let's go ahead and blend this out. It feels really nice though so far. Like it doesn't feel like really drying or like cakey feeling. Do this. Oh wow, it is very full coverage. I am liking it so far. It's very brightening, just the perfect amount for me, because I know some people are like, oh, I hate like super bright under eyes, it's just like not cute or anything like that, but I personally, I like it. It makes me look more awake, more vibrant, just all in all. And you do have to blend this out fast, because I noticed when I let it set more on this side, it was a little bit harder, like it was drying out or setting in place. So let's go ahead and blend this as fast as we can. Okay, so concealer is all blended out. What do you guys think? Personally, it looks a little bit dry in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know, it's kind of separating. I don't know if you guys can see it a little bit in this area. Mind you, it can be the primer, it can be the foundation in combination with the concealer, but I mean, they should go together. I mean, that's why they sent it together, but for some reason it's kind of reacting to me. And well, not reacting, but it's just like separating in this spot right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh, that's disappointing. And this side a little bit as well. That sucks. I'm still gonna go ahead and set it with the powder and try it out and see if it helps. But so far, it's no bueno. So yeah, that's disappointing. I was really excited to try it. I mean, I'm not giving up on it completely. I'm definitely gonna try it out in different like scenarios, maybe try different foundation with it, maybe try another primer with no primer, you know, kind of like not judge it firsthand. So we are going to try out the powders now. They sent over a banana shade and a translucent shade. I'm definitely gonna use a translucent, obviously. Banana is for more medium to deeper skin tones, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. So we're gonna go with the translucent. I'm excited for the translucent powders. It has been the summer of complexion, you guys. There has literally been, at least every brand has come out with a complexion product of some kind. It's ridiculous, but oh, this came already like dirty, kind of. Ew. But it's sealed. It wasn't used. It just probably had some powder that spilled out. Oh God. For having separation issues under the eyes, I'm going to set with a brush instead of a sponge because sponge can tend to absorb product. So I'm going to try doing it with a brush. So I'm going to put some on the cap here. I'm going to test it out and feel it. It feels really nice. It doesn't feel as good as my Anastasia powder though. I'm just being real. It does feel a little bit more in texture. I don't know, the Anastasia and other powders that I've tried, they're more velvety smooth, like you can barely feel anything. This one you can kind of feel on your fingers, but let's not judge too fast. And I'm going to use my powder brush here. I'm going to okay, so I applied the translucent powder and it doesn't look completely like translucent like a white shade. It kind of has like a little bit of a tint to it. It kind of reminds me of the vanilla powder from Anastasia that I recently have been using. So it kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It has a little bit more of a yellow tint to it. I don't know if you guys can tell or if I'm just seeing things, but in the monitor and in my mirror, I can kind of see it has like a little bit like of a yellow undertone, which, I mean, I don't mind that. But let's see how it feels. It feels really smooth though. It feels really, really nice. See if close up. Yeah, it's still definitely is separating here. I'm not happy about that at all, but it does feel really nice though. Like I said, I'm testing this out like if I were to use my regular foundation and concealer. I don't set the rest of my face. I just set the areas that I conceal. Okay guys, so I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face. I'm going to put my contour and blush and all of that, and then we'll be right back to test out the new highlighters. Went ahead and did my blush and bronzer off camera, so everything blended really nicely on top. I am noticing that it is, you know, caking in these areas. Like I said, this is where the separation is happening with the concealer and the foundation, but like I said, that could be me, that could be the primer, so I'm not going to judge it firsthand off of that. So now we are going to try the CoverGirl True Blend Super Stunner highlighters. These look absolutely beautiful. They look so reflective. I'm very excited. There's 3 shades. This one is Pearl Crush, this one is Rose Quartz, and then we have Gilded Glory. I'm gonna swatch all 3 of them so you guys can see. I'm gonna swatch, I already forgot, Gilded Glory first. They feel really nice though, very creamy. So they look really sparkly, so let's see here. Oh wow, that is beautiful. This is super beautiful. It is a little bit dark for my complexion, but I can use it as an eyeshadow or maybe even a blush topper at some point. This one is Rose Quartz. This one also is probably going to be a little too dark for my complexion, but it's so pretty. These first 2 are definitely more for medium to deeper skin tones. They're going to look absolutely gorgeous on you guys. Like I said, I can use these as blush toppers, as eyeshadows. You can, with makeup, you can do whatever that you want with it. So I'm definitely going to use these as eyeshadows or blush toppers. So now I'm going to swatch the last one, which is Pearl Crush, which is probably the one that I'm going to end up wearing. It's smooth as well. And let's go ahead Oh yes. Oh yes. That is beautiful. Oh, I'm excited. So once again, this is Gilded Glory, Rose Quartz, and Pearl Crush. So the one that I'm going to use is Pearl Crush. I'm going to use my Anastasia highlighting brush, my favorite brush, and it is kind of powdery, has a little bit of kickback. Okay, a lot of kickback. So you guys can see. Try it out. Oh, that is pretty. It's like not emphasizing any of my texture. I mean, I have a little bit of a breakout there, and like I said, that's where the separation is going on, so it's kind of building up a little bit in this area right here. But up here though, it looks really nice and smooth. It's not glittery. It's blending in really nicely, as you can see. It kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Emerald highlight. I'm just saying. I'm gonna swatch it next to it so you guys can see in comparison. I'm impressed with the highlighter. It looks really pretty. Gives you that wet skin effect. I love that. It like looks more healthy. It doesn't look glittery. Doesn't look over the top. I mean, you can definitely make it over the top, which is how I like to put it. So I definitely kind of put it a little heavy-handed, but I mean, I don't mind that. So I went ahead and grabbed my Anastasia Emerald highlight, and I'm going to compare the two. They kind of look similar, like I said. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the Emerald. Look how beautiful that is. This is like so sad to even use it like this. Oh my god. So beautiful. I love. I will say the CoverGirl feels more smoother in texture though. It feels more satisfying. I don't know. The Emerald is a lot drier, but it doesn't have a lot of kickback, or it doesn't even have kickback that I remember. So here we go. This is the CoverGirl one. Okay, no, they are very different. This is definitely more of a more muted, darker type of gold shade, but it still gives pretty much the same effect. But as you guys can see the difference, this is the Emerald and then this is the CoverGirl. There is no denying, you know, that they're both beautiful in their own ways. That's just a side-by-side comparison for you guys. Alright, so finally, the last product that I want to try are these new CoverGirl, like, Easy Brow gels. I guess that's what they're called. They're called Easy Breezy Brow. So they sent over 3 shades and the clear one, which I'm going to use the clear one just because I already have pretty much my brows done. I use the Anastasia Brow Wiz, if you guys are wondering. This is in 115 deep, 110 medium, and 105 light. So I'm going to show you all 3 of them. I'm not going to take them out of their packaging just yet, but here we go. This is how they look. So like I said, I'm going to use the clear brow gel. See how this one works out. So this is the packaging. It's very nice and sleek, very simple. And then we have, oh, look at that. It's so cute. Reminds me of the Benefit, what are they called? Gimme Brow. The Benefit Gimme Brow. I had a brain fart for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and brush this through. So this is one brow done, set, and this is without. They don't feel like crunchy or anything like that. They feel really nice. They don't feel heavy, like if there's something on my brows. Like, it's like sometimes if you put like a lot of product, you can feel like something is like, you know, on your brows, like something's crawling there or something. I don't know, that's just me, or it feels like you're itchy or something. But they feel really nice, you know, nothing overdone. Oh my god, I can't even talk. Okay, Anyways, it's really late, you guys. So that was pretty much everything, you guys. What do you guys think? What was your favorite products? I have my thoughts, of course. The concealer I was so bummed about. I mean, I'm not gonna like, you know, knock it yet. I'm gonna definitely try it out more, maybe with a different foundation, maybe without primer, you know, like I usually don't use primer. So I'm gonna test it out a little bit more, but I am sad that it didn't really work out for me. I actually enjoyed more their other concealer that came out first. This is the Vitalist Healthy Concealer, but this concealer is definitely more hydrating, and it's more for like light to medium coverage, like more on a daily basis. Like if you don't want something super like full coverage, this is actually really nice, and this is very hydrating, like I said. So I do enjoy this one a lot more than this one, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm not giving up. I'm still gonna keep trying it. The clear brow gel is really nice. No complaints there. The powders as well, really nice, very smooth. I'm definitely gonna try it out a lot more as well. The primers, I mean, it's up to you guys. Like I said, I don't really use a lot of primer. The only thing I use of primer is like mattifying, which is the center of my nose and a little bit of my cheek area, because I have bigger pores there. So I just like to control that area mostly. So that's totally up to you guys of your preference if you like primers or not. This is the moisturizing once again, and then this is the mattifying one. They do feel really nice in texture though, so I will say that. But I definitely think the highlight of the whole entire thing are the highlights. I really love these highlights. They feel really nice and buttery smooth, and they give you that wet skin effect. So I really recommend these. My favorite, of course, was the Pearl Crush, which is the one that's most likely going to be the one that I use to highlight with, and the other two are going to be used like blush toppers or eyeshadows. So yeah, that is pretty much it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave in the comments down below if you guys have tried any of these products, or if you're going to, or if you've tried the concealer, or you know, any of these products, like I said, and let me know your opinions down below. That would be really awesome. If you guys are interested in all the rest of the details that I'm wearing, I will leave them down below as well. I will also leave all of my other social medias listed down below so you guys can follow me on there. I would really appreciate it. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and leave in the comments down below if there's any other types of videos that you guys would like to see. And I don't have anything else to say except I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!